And I get that they are a part of G-Funk, and you can't really talk about G-Funk without talking about
Dre
and Snoop. But, there was a difference between Death Row and the G-Funk. It wasn't exactly the same.
Right, exactly.
But, yeah, and, he covered the whole always talk about how he got left out and different things and all. And he covered all that stuff, and he had, like, some little reenactments from when they were, like, back in the day when they were kids and stuff. It was really good. It was very well done, very entertaining. And it was great, and I didn't hear anything about it. It was so much better than that damn thing that everybody was talking about with Dr. Dre and
Jimmy Iovine
and them. That was like whack. But it was a lot of Dre and Snoop, So anyway, that is that, and then let's see.
Next week?
No, yeah.
No, you have more hype.
Yeah, I do have another hype. I hate when people not just the crowds, that doesn't bother me so much. Restaurants that have the crowd, I mean, I get it. I mean, I don't like that, but that doesn't really bother me. What bothers me is everybody talking about how good the food is. And then you go there and the food is shit.
Yeah, that's always whack.
Doolins.
Oh, he'd call it out.
Yes, I'm calling it out. I said it on the show before, though, like when it first happened, like a year ago.
I remember you talking about it.
But yeah, oh my God. Doolins. I'm still mad about that.
But I know what you mean. I feel that way about Pink's.
Okay. I do too.
It's terrible.
I do too.
Lines for days.
Don't get it.
My hot dog was not cooked all the way through, and I was like, as long as I was standing in this motherfucking line.
I had this one employee. He told me, he said, if you talking about the hot, which is what they're known for.
A Pink's employee you talking about?
No. He used to be my employee.
Oh, okay.
He was telling me, because I was telling him about the Pink's thing. I was telling him I didn't get it. And he's like, well, it's not the hot dogs, even though that's what the part that everybody hypes up.
It's
he's
the experience.
No. He said there's other stuff on the menu, like their burgers or whatever. He's like, you got to know. He's like, there's certain things you got to know what to get. And he's like, one day, let me make a Pink's run. Let me order for you, and I bet you'll like it. And he came back with some kind of hamburger or something. I forget. It wasn't a regular. It might have had a hot dog on it or a hot link. I think it was a hamburger with a hot link on it or something.
That sounds good.
It was good.
Okay.
It was very good. And so I was like, okay, I'll give it to you then. It's they do have some good stuff.
Okay.
But everybody hypes up the hot dogs, and the hot dogs ain't about shit.
No. Just because you name it after Martha Stewart don't mean it's going to be good.
Right.
Oh.
So, yeah, their hot dogs are not. They're so overrated.
Yeah, it's this place down the street from my house. People ask me all the time.
Squirrel?
How's the food there? I will never be able to tell you because I'm not going to stand in a line that long.
It's so funny because that's the one place that I thought about. And it's only because I would go with you because it's in our hood.
It's right down the street. And then my neighbor pointed out that he said, you really want to eat at a restaurant called Squirrel? I was like, huh.
My ex-wife used to do something that baffled me. Her thing was she was like, let's ask the people who are there or the people who are in line. I'm like, ask them what? How the food is. I'm like,
they're in line for it.
Yeah. They clearly, there's only two choices.
They down for it.
They either don't know because they've never been, or they love it.
Right, because they back.
So why would you ask them? Like, that does not make sense. You already know what the answer is.
Wow.
She just thought that was like the best idea in the world. I was like, that's so fucking stupid.
No.
There was a place in Chicago that I used to go to, a hot dog joint, as a matter of fact. He closed it now. It's called Hot Doug's. And Hot Doug's, I used to wait in line for. But Hot Doug's had specialty hot dogs that you can't get anywhere else.
Now that sounds...
Some that they made, and it was like some of them were game, like might be rabbit or rattlesnake or caribou. And then he also had like other hot dogs that they made in-house that were bomb. And then on Friday, they had the duck fat fries. Fries that were cooked in duck fat.
Ooh.
So you just can't get those just anywhere.
Right.
So I would wait in line for that shit.
Yeah, things that are worth it, and if the line is reasonable, then I don't have that big of a problem, standing in line. It's if you stand in line and the food is shit.
Yeah.
That makes it, or just mediocre or something. That's
if the line is long but it's moving, then okay, then let's do it. But if the line is long, it's not moving, and then my food is mediocre,
right.
burn the building down.
Or like the Chick-fil-A that's downtown at 7th and Fig. They always have lines, but they have people go in the lines, take your order while you waiting in line, so it makes it that much faster.
It moves.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's a line, but it's only because of the space.
Well, Chick-fil-A, they above and beyond.
I know.
Yeah, they do.
Chase after you for your barbecue sauce type shit.
Okay. So our question for next week is, what's a show that you watch that isn't super popular, but you feel that people sleep on and should check out?
Oh, my God.
I think she's got something.
Okay. I think she does. By George, I think she does.
Can I just say one thing? Can I? I'll wait. I'll hold on to it.
Oh, my God.
It's some interesting shows out there. So
I'm glad
sure.
you're passionate about it.
For sure. Really, though.
I got some gems.
Okay. Cool.
This was a good one. I like this question.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it, guys. That's it.
So soon?
Mm-hmm.
So soon.
So soon.
Can I just stay for a little while longer?
Sure.
All right. Fine. Cool.
It's crazy out there. You might get grabbed by a hawk.
First of all, I only have one windshield wiper, so if it's raining, I really do gotta stay.
It's not gonna rain. It's not gonna rain for the rest. Because I asked Alexa, I'm like, you sure?
Okay, bitch. Don't be lying, Alexa.
But it is overcast, and actually, this has been tough for me because it's so dreary. This is why I left Chicago.
Yeah.
It's not the cold that kills you. It's not even the snow that kills you. It's the no sun.
The gloom.
Yeah.
Just this couple of days, it's already been hard on you?
Yeah, it really affects me.
Wow.
Me too.
It really affects me.
Really?
Yeah.
Not me.
If it actually was raining, I could deal with that.
But
because I feel like it's a release. It's like being in traffic, even though it's moving slowly. At least it's moving.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's like. It's like, well, at least it's doing something. It's just gray.
My mom, she loves this weather. She loves the rain. And I am completely opposite. I wake up and the sun's not out. I'm like, oh, covers back over my head. Like, call me when the sun is out. I need it. I don't know.
I expect that sun to wake me up and get me moving.
That's one thing I hate about being in LA is that how people bitch about the rain or just how it's such an event. Like when we were out, like I said, we were out shopping Friday night, and my girls all the way home, that's all they were talking about was the rain. And then I get home, and then this dude right here is all freaked out because of the thunderstorm or whatever. And I'm like, y'all, it's just a little rain.
I know it's water from the sky, but for us, it's miraculous.
Just a little rain. Like, good Lord. Like, the sky is not falling, Chicken Little.
Oh, my God.
Get over it already.
The rain. My umbrella is so big. It is so big.
She got one of those beach umbrellas.
Yes, it is so big.
Like a whole family can fit under.
And she only walking from her car to inside.
right.
Like, for real. Like, I'm like... And Jack don't want to stay underneath the umbrella. I'm like, Jack, stay close. And he like, bitch, I don't care about the rain. I'm not the one. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to wear, how to act, how to feel.
The rain I'll take. The gray, go away.
Yeah,
take it off.
After a while, it takes a minute before I'm like, okay, I'm ready for this. I need it needs to be like a couple weeks or something before I'm like.
Well, don't forget, I work every single day. I need some motivation to get up in the morning. Sunshine is a big help.
It's a good motivation. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, just people wired differently. So, but yeah. All right, everybody. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Shiznit Show.
Yay!
Please do not forget to share the show because that is how we grow, right?
Yeah.
Like, share the show, guys. It's not a lot of you guys sharing, so please share the show. Share on your social media, on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter. Retweet us, tweet us out. Communicate with us.
Yeah, leave us your feedback. If you got something that you want to say or an opinion that you want to leave, give it to us.
Yeah, do that. Leave a voicemail, whatever. All of that.
We can do it.
Any of that, for sure. Okay, so that's about it. I think the last thing I want to say before we check out, I want to give us a special shout out and thank you to my brother Jeff is Moody from the Mr. Moody Show. He gave me a special shout out on his last show. Well, maybe it's not his last show, but the show before last. But he gave me a shout out or us a shout out and talked about how good our show is and everything. So I want to return the favor and say thank you, and also say I had a conversation with him the other day. I was asking his advice, and also I was asking his advice about just some things about how to improve on the show, like with me personally, not the show itself, but like me and just, and he was very encouraging as always. And I appreciate, all his feedback, and all of my podcast, buddies out there are are great. Jason and Be Honest and Latone, all those guys. I appreciate all of those guys.
Yeah, shout out you guys. Thank you guys.
And so for Dejan Monique.
Just the girl in my world.
For Pip Lily.
Google me, bitch.
This is Dino Red saying holla at your boy.
From all of our crew to listeners like you, thanks again for tuning in to another episode of The Shiznit. And don't forget to tell your friends about the show. Check out our website, theshiznitshow.com, or hit us up on Facebook under The Shiznit. Follow us on Twitter at The Shiznit Show. Write to us at theshiznitshow@gmail.com, or leave us a voicemail and make it sexy at 424-261-4878. This has been The Shiznit.
You're listening to the Red Rock Podcast Network.
When lightning strikes and the thunder rolls, many pets want to head for the hills. While cats tend to hunker down, dogs can have a stronger reaction.
Pets really have a good internal barometer, so a lot of times you'll start to see behavior changes before you see the clouds come into the sky.
Behaviors like chewing, shaking, and pacing endlessly around the house.
The worst thing you can do when you have a dog with anxiety is let them run around, because the pacing seems to just build and build and build and make it worse. Dogs all have, to varying degrees, denning instinct, which means they want to get in somewhere cozy and tight, that's dark, that they feel comfortable and protected.
Places like a crate or a windowless room, and plenty of treats.
I always like to use a utility room, and that's a good time to do a load of laundry, because the vibration of the washer and dryer masks a lot of the thunder rumbling, and so it really helps desensitize the dog to it.
Another option is something called a thunder shirt, which is wrapped tightly around the dog's body.
Something that's tight and squeezes their abdomen a little bit seems to really have a profound effect on many, many dogs that have anxiety problems. I've seen some dramatic results in a lot of dogs that have mild to severe anxiety about storms.
All pets are different, so try a variety of things to find out what works best. Anxiety is often a learned behavior and can be changed.
Dogs have their opinions about storms and rains based on early things that happened to them, whether it was positive or negative. And so it's very easy really to condition dogs to that if you just take some simple steps.
I'm meteorologist Maria LaRosa for the Weather Channel.